There's a favorite Bible scripture of mine. It's Isaiah 61, chapter 7. Instead of your shame, you shall receive double. This is what I was singing the whole day of the event, because my brother, I was about to get ashamed in front of 7 partner states, and I was like, God, this is not my portion. Oh my God. I'm like, God, this is not my portion. And at that time, Musa, what's written on my t-shirt?
There's beauty in the struggle.
That's my advice. There's beauty in the struggle. You have to struggle and see the beauty. The beauty doesn't come before the struggle. So there's beauty in the struggle. There's a lot of beauty in the struggle. You look at your struggles, and that beauty that comes out of it will keep you in awe. But you have to go through that part of the struggle. I once sent an email to Vusi Thembekwayo's team wanting to bring Vusi Thembekwayo to Tanzania for an event I called Jobs and Java. But unfortunately, when I saw the rate card, I was like, Jesus, I will cover peacefully. This is not my league. So seeing you guys were able to do it, even unajua niligombea ubunge wa viti maalum vijana nikakosa kula. When that happened,
If you like this kind of content, if you like watching episodes, if you like to learn, like this video, comment, and subscribe. Without further ado, Helena, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Welcome.
Santa Sana.
Yeah. Where did you come from? Because most people complain that our studios are very far.
I'm actually your neighbor.
Really?
Somewhere around, yeah.
So
it's just like a 14-minute drive.
Okay.
I'm close.
Yeah.
I can't complain.
Okay, that's really nice. And I saw you came with 2 kids.
Yes.
One is an infant and one is a bit older.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does it feel to be a mom?
It's a handful, but we're getting around it, especially navigating motherhood while you're a woman of career is not easy. Sometimes you need to sleep, yet you have duty calls and you need to serve. So balancing the two is not easy, but by the grace of God, we're doing it.
Okay. I remember when I approached you, and the main thing that you're talking about that was hindering you from doing this podcast was because you said you had an infant.
Yeah.
I remember when you were setting the dates, you're like, oh, Musa, I have an infant, so let's do on this date.
Yeah.
And then I told you, let's do it in the morning. You were like, again, hey, I have an infant, can we do it at 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you're a mother, it means everything revolves around your motherhood.
Yes, it does. And for me, it revolves around the comfort of my children. Yeah. So if it wasn't a comfortable idea, as much as this is the most loved podcast in the world, I'll miss. Okay. Why? Because in the world, for me, my kids matter most. And I asked you specifically to switch times because I know my little daughter's schedule. Yeah. And I know by this time she'll be fast asleep, as you saw her.
Yeah.
So I know I have 2.5, 3 hours to play around until she wants again to breastfeed and all that. Because again, I'm an infant mother and I am strictly breastfeeding.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the people who don't know you, can you tell us a bit of your background, who you are, and how did you get here to MOD podcast?
My names are Helena Mollel.
Okay.
I am the former Speaker of the East Africa Youth Parliament, 2020-2021.
Okay.
I am the visionary founder of East Africa Youth Alliance, which before was East Africa Youth Foundation, but switched to be an alliance because we are now institutionalized with the EAC Secretariat, and we're working under them as an institution. So that's where it comes as an alliance with the EAC. And inside the East Africa Youth Alliance, we have 2 major initiatives for now. One is the East Africa Youth Awards, and the second one is the Mama Simba Initiative.
Okay.
So that's me. I'm a mother as well.
Okay.
Of 3. You just saw two, but I'm a
Okay.
mother of three. And I got here because I believe I have a lot to share with the youth, and my OD podcast felt it's necessary that I grace their studios, and I'm comfortably and happily here. It's such a relaxing space. I love it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, tell us more about East African Youth Alliance.
Well, the East Africa Youth Alliance, as I initially said, it was formed as East Africa Youth Foundation. This is a foundation that came after me serving as the East Africa Youth Parliament Speaker. I saw a lot of challenges that East Africa youth have, and our main aim as the East Africa Youth Alliance and formerly East Africa Youth Foundation, is to bridge the regional gap of youths, promote the integrational agenda of the East Africa community through youths. Statistics say youth are the majority across the East Africa partner states by population, but yet our voices are of the minority. So East Africa Youth Alliance is here to make sure that we bridge that gap and make sure that youths have a platform, have a voice, but also youths learn about the East Africa community.